three people. It looks like I did a video with no sound because I did it via Facebook, and apparently the audio wasn't accessed because I have settings on my phone. Anyway, I want to talk about chronic stress and the chronic stress of being a caregiver, full-time, 24/7, on call, on duty. Even when you're away, your phone is right there for you, so you're on call. Duty on duty for autism. So I'm a mom of 2 adults now with autism, if you didn't know that already. I have just had my blood work done because I've had some health things going on that are peculiar, having to do probably with some of my internal regulators like my liver and pancreas. And so I have low blood pressure. I have extreme activity. I have a pretty moderate diet. I pretty much have really no risk factors whatsoever in my diet. I drink coffee, small amounts. I barely drink alcohol. I'm always active. And gluten-free, dairy-free pretty much most of the time. And I eat sugar, but really compared to most people, I mean, I eat a very moderate diet. So no red meat, all that stuff. It's just, so the risk factor for me is chronic stress. Chronic stress and acute chronic stress means constant level of fight or flight. So I pay attention to more detail in one day than most people. Probably their heads would explode. And obviously I can't even step away to make a 2-minute video because my son needs something. He needs me to unlock a door, and he's not real patient. And we've gone through some issues with trying to make sure we can go to the grocery store. We need to have another person to do that. Going into the grocery store means I have to have like $8,000 because sometimes Justin like just starts going to town and what he wants, and usually what he wants is things that I don't typically buy because they're not healthy. He's just always in this really extreme mode, and it can definitely wear on the stress of this mom and of any person near us. I'm a single mom, so I don't get a chance to like go do yoga with my friends or go out to dinner or go have a girls' night. Well, while my husband is with my kids, I am constant care. And I get to enjoy that. And and I do get some care provided by the state, but no supplemental income. It's hard, not only hard, it's near impossible to work. And the solution to when we have moments like that is I'm going to my room and I'm shutting the door. And we turn off breakers, we turn off all of the water in our house we hold on to the little levers that turn the water off, I can show you, and we keep them in a special place, turning off the toilet, underneath the sink for water. We have keys to every door in our house, and we never put down the keys because Justin is so damn smart. And so as far as the day goes, my day just never stops focusing on the needs of my son. And focusing on my own needs, which could be like to get outside for 20 minutes and take a jog, just to go away and have a cup of coffee with a friend or by myself. Almost always people have to visit me here, or they have to go on a hike with us or on an adventure because we have to be away from traffic and away from bodies of water. So I have to really choose our hikes carefully. And, you know, we're going to start snowshoeing, and now I'm going to have to like think about how am I going to educate Justin to stay calm and not yell really loud and stomp really hard in avalanche danger. So I have to choose places that don't have avalanche danger. So there's just a constant thing, and what happens in the body is it gets this signal like fight, 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 or flight, and it gets the body prepared, like with extra glucose in the blood. It shuts down other systems so that just the fight or flight mode is intact. And I'm in great shape. I can kick ass in soccer. I'm like, we hike a lot. We're outside all the time. I never stop moving. And honestly, my life is what is the risk factor for the diabetes, for any kind of internal organ stress. My brain, cortisol is known for killing brain cells and shrinking your brain. So I have a much higher risk for Alzheimer's and any kind of stroke, heart attack. So the bottom line is the only solution is to get more support, like what Groovy People is trying to do, to get higher quality of life for my kids and for families like ours, so that we can go outside, so that we can go to the store, so that we have care to take care of ourselves, so that our dreams aren't flushed down the toilet if something happens to us. If something happens to me, nobody is going to take over. And there's so many people out there thinking that same thing, and the interventions that are going on with medicine or the schools, they're not cutting it. They're not thinking of maximum quality of life. They're thinking of maximum toned down, sedate, and until the kid gets bigger, like in behavior therapy, when your kid gets bigger than you, they basically know that behavior therapy is not going to work, and they just go, yeah, fuck that. Excuse my language. But that's kind of where I'm finding for most of my friends who have kids with autism and people I have helped advocate for years, their kids get, you know, sort of a minimal intervention status from the school. They have to really fight hard to get that. Like, I don't even want to tell you what we've been through as a family. I mean, I've moved across the country and back, and I found that the paradigm needs to shift, and we need more people. We need to be able to go outside and go out into the community and feel safe in a coffee shop where we can sit down or go on a trail and have the support necessary to, like, have someone else with us. I can't take Justin out on a trail anymore. I mean, aside from worried about traffic, worried about, he can run faster than me. He will outrun me. I know that. And he'll get into water. He can swim away in the sound. It doesn't matter how many degrees, fully clothed. He doesn't know the risk of that. So these are things that we constantly are thinking of. And honestly, it's exhausting. And now I have labs. And I don't want my dreams to be crushed, or any of your dreams. And I want to be a doctor. So we need more care and more help for our families. For me to go to school, I had to take out the maximum amount of student loans. Well, damn it, I better be making some bank when I am able to work. And, because I won't be able to even cover the student loans that I have right now, even for undergrad. So I'm just saying, there needs to be more. And honestly, the state and federal supplements are getting more narrow, and they are not cutting it. And there's a larger group of people growing up, and we just want to provide maximum quality of life, maximum home relaxation, and this is a good idea, and it's a good cause, and it's gonna go big. And be a part of it. Be our people. Peace and love. That was love.